Hello, welcome back to some more Community Shuffle Pokemon Sapphire. Let's jump back into it. We're gonna go on an adventure, obviously. Turn on the Game Boy Advance. It's been a while since I've done this, but I did do what I said last time. I made a Pokemon egg for one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm not gonna say who it is. And one of the commenters was like, yeah, that's a good idea. So I threw that egg into this cartridge, of course. So we'll see, yeah, if I get lucky or not. Maybe my my Pokemon's gonna appear soon. We'll have to see. But anywho, we jumping back in. We have 2 badges so far, even though we beat the 3rd gym leader. But we were going through the foggy sort of area before, and we're gonna go down to take on Team Aqua and all that. This is the egg that I transferred just then. Obviously, I'm gonna put it back, and we'll do a bit of a shuffle. And then we can, you know, give it a go with the randomizer, of course. I'm going to shuffle around a couple of these eggs, just so, you know, just to mix it up a bit. Okay, and then I'll put you up here then. And let's choose which egg we'll take on our journey today. Let's take a look. Okay, we have 9 eggs at the moment, so let's take a look which one of those 9. Number 8, okay. With this one, honestly, I actually don't remember which one was mine, so, you know, there you go. Of course, as per usual, I mean, last time we unlocked Larvitar, so that could be very interesting. It is a very ground-based party here, which, not sure how that's gonna go, but, anywho, let's see. So we'll be doing our shuffle for the 3 slots that we have available, and we'll get a move on, I think. So we have, hold on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 Pokemon. And we'll spin it 3 times, of course. 3, 1, and 6. Okay. So we have Ice and Laser, and number 6. So that would be 4, 5. Okay, we're switching a Trapinch for another Trapinch. Sure. I'm sorry to 17 and a Follow and well, I should probably check just because it is actually a commenter of mine, as well as Evelyn, of course, with the Larvitar. I know you were unlocked, you know, last episode, but I suppose you're not going to come on the journey just yet. Alright, here we go. Now, I do know that soon enough we're going to get the egg for Wynat, or whatever it's called. I don't know if I'm going to chuck that in. I probably won't, simply because, well, you know, I don't know when to use or why not. And we're going to do a full episode on going through some of the contests for the Feebas stuff. I'm not going to do it just yet, but maybe after the Flame Gym Leader I might start doing something like that. But anywho, okay. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah, so we can relearn moves using the Heart Scale, I guess, or whatever it's called. I suppose I could take a look at Ice, because I do know that evolved Pokemon can learn new stuff, but I guess, yeah, Raticate's not... yeah, we're gonna give up doing that. Okay, no, I'm good. But okay, cool. At least that guy's there, so if we do need any moves that weren't unlocked from egg form, although that might be a rare case, because if I'm using them from the egg version, but I do have one of those, the heart scale, so there you have it. Okay, and then this is the guy that's like digging the back of his house, right? And at the end of the game, I think he gives you a fossil, but yeah, right now you can't really do anything about it, so I'll just leave him be. Of course, over here we'll be able to get the TM for Howl, which I don't think I'm going to use. It basically switches out the enemy Pokemon with the with another one. But yeah, I think I'll just sell that one, of course. Of course, there is actually items and stuff if you waterfall up here, but yeah, we don't have that just yet. I might actually switch over. Should we train up Felipe? I think that's probably the best choice to make here. Now, I believe Felipe is the Trapinch that can't evolve. So it's going to be a Trapinch for life, basically, but, you know, might come into clutch at some point, so might as well train him up, right? So, anyways, okay. So, oh, the one time I used an electric Pokemon, it ended up being non-effective to electric. You have magnitude. Okay, if this was a Nuzlocke, that could have been bad. You actually tanked that. That's kind of crazy. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch over to our absolute keyman, our absolute ace card. Ice, of course. Incredibly broken by this stage. Yeah, look at that. 14 damage. I'm probably gonna one-shot with strength. But anyways, right now I have a tin of alcohol with me. That's not usually something I would do. I mean, well, I'm surprised that surprises a few people. What did I say? Yeah, clearly I have some already in my system. I'm sure that surprised a couple of you just because, you know, oh wait, you're Australian, don't you? Isn't drinking all you ever do? No, I don't actually usually drink at all. It makes me very tired, and I don't really like that. However, you know, on the odd occasion, it's very much like baby alcohol in a sense because this is I might put a picture up. I don't know if I remember. It's a strawberry cream soda alcohol, I guess, or a cruiser, I suppose you could call it. It's only got 3% alcohol, and I'm gonna be honest with you, anything higher than 3%, and I'm out. So, yeah, I do not like beer. Beer does not taste good, at least to me. Wine's a little bit better, but wine is very strong, so I do not particularly have fun drinking that either. And then forget spirits. I've done them a couple times, you know, in that stupid, like, university age era, but yeah, I've regretted it every single time. So, you know, I just like something that's sweet and something that's nice, and in this time of the year, when it's a bit cold, you know, if you get a tiny bit of alcohol in your system, it can warm you up a bit. Not to mention, it is rather a festive day, well, coming up soon, with New Year's Eve. I think this is going to go up on New Year's Eve, so, you know, yeah, hopefully you'll have a fantastic 2024. Hopefully this year has been great for you. You know what, maybe write down below what your favorite piece of media you consumed this year was. Whether that was a video game, or a book, maybe, or an anime, or a movie. You know, let me know what it is down below. I wonder what mine would be. Yeah, that's a really good question. I know for a fact that, like, last year was Alice in Borderland Season 2 on Netflix. That was my favorite thing I consumed last year. This year it's a little bit difficult, because there was a few things I really, really enjoyed. As much as I would love to say Path of Radiance, like, we haven't fully finished it, so I don't really know, right now. But I will say that, like, so far it's my favorite, of the ones we've played. But I don't know if that's my favorite thing I've consumed this year. Of course, I didn't mean to cut that, but that's fine. There was also a movie called Out that came out last month in Japan. It's about, like, a delinquent that got sent to juvenile prison, and then he's, like, forced to origami these little crayons. So then, yeah, and then he's, like, let out, but it's like he has to be on his best behavior, basically. But then he gets involved in, like, a local gang and stuff. It's very good, incredible action, and I think recently, I do think Japanese cinema is really underrated. I tend to watch a lot more Japanese movies than, you know, Western or global ones, because a lot of them you just don't hear, you know, a lot about at all, and so I just kind of like going into things without knowing anything at all. I'm the type that if you recommend me something, then I'm less likely to do it. Not because I want to be different, but because I feel like there's pressure, right? If someone's just like, go watch Spider-Verse, go watch... It's like, yeah, I got told that, like, time and time again from different people, and I'm just like, but I have to go back and watch the first one, because I haven't seen the first one, and it's like, I'm sure it's good, I'm sure I'll enjoy it, but at the same time, the more you tell me... the more you tell me to watch something, I'm definitely going to push it back, you know, especially with the limited time I have. And so that's kind of the reason why I kind of like taking or watching just, you know, whether it's anime or something, like some obscure stuff from like 2004 or something, because it's like, I don't know what I'm expecting. And sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's really good though, right? So, oh yeah, that's right, double battles, you got to talk to them in this game. So yeah, that was Out that I watched, of course. One Piece live action also was fantastic. I don't know if it was my favorite thing, but that was pretty good. Yu Yu Hakusho live action, that was also very good. Yu Yu Hakusho is a very nostalgic, I suppose, bit of media, and very nostalgic story, because I haven't read it in like 7 years or something, probably even longer. I never watched the anime, but I did read the manga back in the day. Okay. That's bizarre that an electric type can even get paralyzed, but okay. Strange. Not gonna lie, this is a bit of a pickle. This matchup isn't great for any of us right now. Well, let's see how much Ice does with stab boost with strength, even though it's not. Oh my god, okay. So you're literally the goat. I know you're the rat, but you are the goat, you know. It's the Year of the Dragon next year, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Which is sort of interesting. I'm not the Year of the Dragon, my mum is. And I was very jealous of her my entire life, because I thought, as a kid, the Year of the Dragon is the coolest Chinese zodiac. Actually, even now it's the coolest Chinese zodiac. Because that's the only competitor that isn't even an animal, you know? It's just like a mythical beast, I guess, and it's like, okay. But I do know in some cultures, I think, there's a cat instead of a dragon, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, I'm gonna heal Laser up, I think. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right, we got a whole bunch of, sodas that we can, use here. Okay, cool. Some beverages, as you say. I could probably knock out you with... Oh, right, no, okay. Sorry, I, misunderstood. I thought Laser was gonna quick attack, that's fine. That works in, my... Felipe's already level 14, I wasn't even looking at that, but okay, that's great. Training arc for Felipe, absolutely. Alright, let's see, I'm going to quick attack you, and, strength. I think 1 strength, and you're pretty much done. Without a doubt, yeah, bye-bye to you. Alright, let me take a bit of a sippy. Yeah, that is actually really nice. It straight up just tastes like strawberry, like, creaming soda. And that's all it tastes like. It doesn't even taste like alcohol. I guess that has like a tiny tinge of alcohol towards the end, but yeah, again, hopefully hopefully I don't say anything crazy within this episode, because I will inevitably be a little bit tipsy towards the middle of the... I'm incredibly weak to alcohol, you have to understand that. So yeah, if I do say anything strange, then please don't cancel me, because, you know, I feel like when you're drunk, or when you're tipsy or whatever, I feel like that's not your true self, right? Like, right? Please back me up on this. Okay, I should probably switch over though. It was really nice though. And that's the thing, I think I really like Japanese options for alcohol in, you know, because there's certain circumstances where it feels like it's kind of right to drink, right? Whether that's for formality reasons with work colleagues, or whether that's for friends because you're in a festive sort of environment. But what's really good about Japan is that they have really, really low, you know, alcohol options, where it'll only be like 3%, or, you know, maybe even less, I don't know. I'm not an expert in any regards. But it's really nice, and then, you know, a lot of those types, they taste like juice, basically. And but it also makes you feel like you're a little tipsy, and you're kind of in that environment of everyone having sort of a good time, right? And yeah, that's kind of the reason why I really appreciate it, because I feel like in Australia and stuff like that, yeah, there is cruises and stuff that taste like juice, but they still all have that really distinct sort of alcohol taste, which I'm not a fan of at all. And so I've never been big on drinking, but I do know there's an item here. Oh, it's a it's one of the stat boosting things, right? Indo Tamishin. What does that do? It increases speed. Okay. Honestly, I'm almost tempted to give it to Felipe. Yeah, let's do it. I only did that because Felipe is not going to evolve, and I do know Trapinch is really slow. So if we can increase speed just even a little bit, I think it's going to be pretty handy. We do also have the Teacher's Claw that I can equip. To get the first attack at times. Is electricity alright on steel? I don't actually know. Oh, it is okay. It is fine. I didn't know that. That could hurt. 12 damage, that's not too bad, but accuracy drop, that's not great. Not great at all, but it is what it is. Okay, going for the headbutt. Oh, that... Oh, and you missed again. Oh, I think you're dead. Never mind. Should we give it... Actually, what am I doing? I could just use the lightning bolt, because that's a 100% accuracy in any regards. I don't think I can ever miss. He don't miss. Sorry. Alright, nice. And what's great is, so I had work until the 28th, of course. If you're wondering, like, you're talking so much about just random stuff. First of all, welcome to the Tatsunami channel. I can't even, like, how did you, how are you here and you didn't, know that was a thing? But second of all, like, I didn't mention, like, in one of the early episodes of this series, like, it's going to be very much like a radio show sort of podcast kind of thing at times, if I want to talk about random stuff, because there is just a lot of trainer battles and that sort of thing. So hopefully you can enjoy this kind of, like, free talk, sort of like ad-lib talk, I guess. Then again, I guess most commentary for video games is sort of, like, on the spot as well, right? But, yeah, no, basically, so I had work until the 28th. So Christmas is just a working day in Japan. I didn't work on Christmas Day just because Monday I usually don't go in. So I usually do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for that one job because I juggle between like a consistent job and I juggle with a freelance job, basically. That's like my two sources of income, I guess. Oh yeah, let's try Beyond. So let's do that real quick. We have the flute that we made last time, nice, and it's infinite usage, so we can keep using it, of course. Oh, excuse me, I've definitely cut that out. You didn't hear anything, nothing happened. You know what happens when people drink alcohol, you get a little hiccupy. But anywho, yeah, basically, so, yeah, no, I go in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I finished on the 28th, and it was a little bit hectic. I do remember the night that the night of the final day for work, I basically, like, sort of collapsed. Like, I laid down, because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna relax for a bit, and I just collapsed, and I didn't even, like, shower or anything that night, because I was just, like, too exhausted, I think. Wasn't great. I was actually planning to record some stuff on that night when I finished work, but yeah, that didn't end up happening. So yeah. And then yesterday I did a bunch of recordings with a follow for the Shadow Dragon stuff, so hopefully y'all can enjoy that one. And yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is I have 11 days off until I go back on the 9th, I think it is. So what that means is I can get all of my personal project stuff done, my manga stuff done throughout the day, and then I can record these videos in the nighttime, right? And I feel like I'm going to stock a whole bunch of them so that we can jump a head start into this new year and get some consistency going up. Because again, I do really, really enjoy making these videos. It's just sometimes I just don't have the time to edit. That's kind of like the thing. The recording, I have an absolute blast. I say with my eyes half closed because I'm sort of tired, but I am very much enjoying this regardless, and it's nice to really unwind with something like Pokemon Sapphire, where I don't really need to think that much, but it is also really nice to kind of see what's going on, that sort of thing. I always thought that mud sport, oh, you ran out of points, okay. I did think that mud sport always looked like, what's Kunugidama in English? Pineco, I think? One of the Johto Pokemon. Yeah, I always thought the mud sport kind of looked like that. I guess it kind of makes sense. But anyways, okay. Excuse my sippy. Again, this is a very chill series. You gotta understand that by this point. And I do plan on doing some more Pokemon content throughout the future as well. I do feel like maybe I'm probably going to do a leaf green thing at some point, because I'm having so much fun with this Game Boy Advance era of Pokemon with this series to begin with, so I think it's only natural for me to jump into leaf green at some point. Specifically leaf green, because that's the one I grew up with. I have like zero attachment. I'm like the Pokemon fan that has zero attachment to Charizard. I actually don't like him at all. I don't know, I always thought Charizard was really lame, even as a kid, because it's just like, it's just the dragon, bro, like, Here's the thing as well, like, with all the Kanto starters, I don't know if I ranted about this or not, but, like, Blastoise, right, it's a turtle with cannons on its back, right, that's pretty insane, that Karate Chop did insane damage as well, but, a turtle with cannons is pretty insane. Alright, you're out of thing, aren't you? I probably have to go back to heal. But and then like Venusaur, it's like a dinosaur frog, you know? It's like with a plant growing out of its back. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a neat concept. But Charizard's just a dragon. It's like nothing. It's literally nothing even added to the dragon. It's just a dragon. You get what I mean? I don't know if anyone shares the same opinions as me in terms of Charizard, but I actually don't like him at all. I don't think he's like an interesting Pokemon in any regards. Like, okay, he's an orange dragon. I guess he's kind of cool. I guess to a kid, he might look cool or whatever, but just conceptually, as a concept, I feel like Blastoise and Venusaur are just so much more interesting. Bulbasaur as well. Bulbasaur is incredibly cute, you know, like even in the, you know, that first evolution as well. I guess Squirtle's pretty normal as well, just as a turtle. I do like Squirtle, but, yeah. Charmander, yeah, no, that's not my starter. That's definitely not my starter. But anywho, yeah. I feel like there's always that one starter where I'm just like, yeah, that's rough. Although I do think Gen 3 is one of the generations where I do actually like all three of them. Combuskin's a little bit awkward, but I do like Torchic. Blaziken's really cool as well. But yeah, no, I think Mudkip's probably my favourite. But I think if it's final evolutions, I like Sceptile the best. You got him in. But I would love to hear your thoughts down below as well. Like, let me know what your favorite Gen 3, like final evolution starter is. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be final evolution, but if you want to talk about your favorite starters of Gen 3. I have a gut feeling Mudkip's probably the most popular. I feel like it's Mudkip, Torchic, and then Trico at the very end. That's just kind of like my gut feeling. Because I feel like there's a lot of Torchic fans as well. And Trico's kind of the one that sort of doesn't get as much popularity, but the people that love the Trico line absolutely love the Trico line. But yeah, anyways. But yeah, I am having a ton of fun playing these kind of retro games with the... Wow, I don't want to call them retro because it makes me feel old. But, you know, this Game Boy stuff. And so I might have to play, you know, like Mystery Dungeon and stuff at some point, which I never actually finished. But, okay, Professor Kusunoki, I think, yeah. Or Suraishi, I guess, and we're gonna give the meteorite back or something. Alright, okay, so... Right, so now we've triggered the whole thing with the fact that Team Magma have gone over to oh, it's Lunatone, nice. I love Lunatone's shiny form because it has a blue eye, and it's the coolest thing ever. But, and I actually do have one, surprisingly. That's one of the shinies I do have. Because, you know, after playing Pokemon for like 20 years, well, nearly 20 years, because the first time I played was in 2004, when I was like 4 years old. So, you know, but, yeah, the first time, okay, nice Moonstone. Actually, I think somebody suggested Nidoking at some point, so that actually might come into play at some point. But yeah, of course, we can come back here to get Bagon and all that, and battle all the elite trainers after we get Waterfall, I believe. But yeah, let's wipe out some of all these trainers, and then we'll go back to the volcano to get rid of Team Magma, and that's probably where we end things off this time. Yeah, probably do the Flame Gem next time. It's kind of my guess in terms of the timing here. It could be a relatively short episode. And yeah, Karate Chop does insane damage, I've noticed. It's probably because Machop just has really high attack, which is a bit unfortunate, but basically I just want to really train up Laser here. I don't know if I'm going to do the strategy. Well, we looked up his moveset last time, right? And there was a whole thing of him learning Thunderbolt, is that what it's called? At level 30 something. Like, it's a level after the Manectric evolution. But if I do that, if I hold off until that and get that Thunderbolt attack, then Manectric's just gonna be so much more powerful. So, oh yeah, there's a thing here. I don't know how I know this stuff, but yeah, it's another heart scale. But yeah, it's really weird because, like, if you ask me, like, without looking at the game, being like, name all of the hidden items that you know, I would have no idea. But, like, when you see certain areas, like, I feel like the memory just gets triggered and it's like, oh yeah, right, there's this thing here, isn't there? So I'm sure that will happen quite a lot more going forward, as like I said, I have played Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire probably around, at the bare minimum, at least 30 times in my life. Probably more, honestly, probably more. So, yeah, he's still using, what is it, Detect, I think? Another sippy, give me a sec. I must admit, I do feel a little bit more tipsy, so... Definitely, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but hey, it has been rather cold recently. I do really like the cold, but it is a little bit difficult when I'm recording at nighttime in the cold, because I can't really turn on the heater, because that ends up kind of joining, or like, yeah, it kind of ends up appearing in the audio file as well. So I try not to turn the heater on. But I'm okay, I'm warmed up right now, or at least to an extent. I wouldn't say I'm like warm, but I'm not like cold, so... Nice, and got rid of the battle girl, that's good stuff. Let's see here, I'm going to heal up, of course. Sorry, yeah, I can clearly tell that there's a slight delay with like what I'm trying to do, and like my brain processing what I'm trying to do. Again, 3% alcohol, I've only sipped about a quarter of this can, of this, what is it, a 350ml can probably? It's like a Coke can, basically. I think it's 350. It doesn't say. Oh yeah, it does say 350. Yeah. I've only sipped about a quarter, and I'm already a little bit, like, lagging, I guess. I guess my brain's lagging a bit. So this episode's gonna be kind of a bit wild. But, anywho. I hope at least someone in the... Oh my god, Slash does insane damage. I guess he did stack the swords down, so I understand, but, you know, still, it's pretty insane. I really like Zangoose and Seviper. Those are two really cool Ruby Sapphire Pokemon that I feel like don't get enough love. Also, I've just realized that Trapinch barely learns any moves, so that's kind of interesting. I suppose that kind of makes sense. Alright, we're gonna come back down here, and then we're gonna go over this way. I might actually cut, because there really isn't anything that can happen here. We've battled all the trainers basically, so I'm gonna cut back until the lightning gym leader, that town, and then we'll go north to take on Team Magma. So I'll see you guys in a second. Oh yeah, this guy here, if we talk to him, he gives you a repeat ball, I believe, so... I mean, I'm sure it will come in handy in terms of catching Pokemon to trade with eggs if if anyone else does join the series. And of course, yeah, like I keep mentioning, if you have not submitted your favorite Pokemon, then please feel free to do so down below. And I'm out of spray. But yeah, please feel free to do that, because, at the end of the day, the more the merrier. So yeah, and I'm sure at some point you might be featured, yeah. We don't know. I know Roll was complaining that Trico hasn't appeared yet, but we shall see how much longer he has to wait. Also, the Muck Bike is really hard to control, but never mind, we're back. Alright, well, we're gonna go north, of course. And yeah, the cool thing about this game is, like, after you get Surf, the whole world just, like, opens up so much more. Like, there's so many trainers you can battle, so many cool items that you can get as well. I might get off the bike, because it's kind of disorienting. It's a little bit hard to play with that. I think there is, like, a slight bit of delay with the capture card, or at least to what I'm kind of controlling, so that's kind of the reason why that happens. But anyways, let's go into the ropeway. You know that there's like a 1 in 10,000 chance that a rock climber, is going to appear here during this cutscene? Yeah, the more you know. The more you know. But here we are. Okay, let's go down here, of course. Oh yeah, no, it's after you clean up these guys. There's a lady that appears that you can buy rice crackers from, and they heal any status condition, so yeah, they're pretty good. But, okay, Matsubusa. Oh yeah, basically they're on our side because we're playing Sapphire, and they're just like, yeah, get rid of Team Aqua for us, and I'm like, oh, okay. Asking a 10-year-old to deal with, an evil organization of sorts, a terrorist organization. But can I just say, Team Aqua just have so much more drip than Team Magma do. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but, Team Magma have those kind of weird sort of, like, hoodie things going on, but I just like the whole you know, the baggy pants of Team Aqua. Yeah, cool stuff. Okay, I think Laser's fine as is, of course. It was also really nice. This is the first and last time that there's different, you know, villain organizations in each version, right? I don't think any other, although I might be wrong, please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not super knowledgeable with the newer stuff. But it's a really cool concept that I do feel like they really played around with, and I think it was cool that Team Aqua and Team Magma contributed so much to the box art legendaries, you know, like Groudon and Kyogre. Okay, Ushio, I guess. Cool. Of course, Laser's going to be basically taking all these guys on. I probably should have used Thunderstrike. Yeah. Simply because I'm going to get hit by with Shark Skin, right? Yeah, okay. I guess it's only 3 damage, but still. It does, it's kind of annoying to look at, I suppose you could say. Purchena, okay, let's spark him up, nice. And we'll get rid of him, okay. He's going for Howl, okay, that's not a problem. Not a problem at all. I'm gonna spark again. Nice, okay. But I guess this is gonna be the last upload for the year, so, you know, I mean, I'm gonna make, well, I think, yeah, I will upload a another like channel update for the new year sort of thing going on. But yeah, basically, I think this is going to come out first. So I'm just going to say, yeah, thank you so much for this amazing new year, and every little comment from things like contributing to series like these to talking about your tips and tricks for me to learn about Fire Emblem. Everything has made my day. Every single time I get a notification, you know, I light up a little bit and be like, oh, I guess this was all worth it, you know. Or, you know, whenever, if I cut down sleep before a work night, oh, I guess that was worth it, you know. But yeah, it's kind of all like that, so hopefully y'all can, you know, yeah, hopefully we can all have fun going into the New Year as well. I don't really like wording it in a sense of like, you know, hopefully you all can support me going forward, because like I feel like, especially with YouTube videos, it's such a, I feel like it's because it's such a, what's the word, like a casual sort of dynamic going on. I don't really want to, like, if it's like, please support me, it feels kind of like an obligation, or almost like a, what's the word, almost, like a parasocial sort of situation, right? But, I don't really view it like that, at least, not on here, where it's just, you know, let's just hang out, let's just have fun with some of the games that we like, kind of thing, right? And I'll just talk about whatever, and, a little bit rough that Laser fainted there, of course. I know I didn't mention it, but hey, it is the thing. Golbat. It would have been nice to have Laser. Do I have a revive in any regards? I do. It is one of the revival shards, though. Yeah, okay. I'll do it. It could be handy. He might have Sharpedo next, I think. Let's see, I'm going to use the soda on Laser, of course, but however, I don't want Ice to drop because I don't have another revival, of course, so let's heal you up, and then I'll start attacking this turn, of course. Wing attack does do quite a bit. Okay, bite's fine. Alright, let's go for a strength. Hopefully, I don't know if Raticate learns like rollout or something, but that would be really handy. I know like Bibarel in the next generation does do the whole rollout thing, but again, I'm not entirely too sure if it's a thing for Ice here or not. Probably not. But anyways, okay. Go for Laser again. Sharpedo could be rough, to be fair. I think we're quicker. We are not quicker. Oh my god. Okay, I guess Sharks are quick, but sheesh. Okay. Not even a crit. Should I sandwich Felipe? I feel really bad saying this, but it might be for the better. So I can actually heal up Ice and try my best at dealing with Sharpedo. Which, he's probably still going to be a little bit rough to deal with. Right, Felipe's down. Okay. So, the question is, I guess I'm just going to stab boost strength and do my best. That's probably my best bet. Okay, if we can tank one hit using Scary Face, we've won this. I think, unless I think strength is okay, I forgot about healing. I completely forgot. But we could probably strengthen in quick attack next turn if he doesn't fall from this. Yeah, I think that will work. Nice, okay. Very well done, Ice. That is a level 30 at this point, which is pretty insane. Or you can learn, Oyuchi, Feint Attack, I guess. 40 damage dark. I don't think I really need it. Yeah, it's like whenever an enemy switches out, then you do double damage, but when is that gonna happen in the story mode, you know? I mean, sometimes in gym leaders or like rivals and stuff, but for the most part, that's not gonna happen, so... Okay, and then Matsubusa's just like, yeah, we've done it, you know? Thanks for being there for me. I guess we're consulting him. Consulting an evil leader, of course. But no, it's really nice with the whole Team Magma, Team Aqua situation or the storyline. It's like, they're not even, well, in their eyes, they're not even two evils. Oh wait, is the granny only in Emerald? Maybe. Because you can get the rice crackers, right? Is what I thought, but that might just be Emerald only. Huh, okay. Well, you learn something new every day. That's very interesting. Well, no, I guess you can still get the rice crackers as select or you know, items that you can find in the overworld. So also I don't have a dirt bike on me, so I'm not going to be able to battle all the trainers right now. Let's see, that's going to be a rock type, so I'll deal with... Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's the only problem, isn't it? Because I don't really have any healing items at the moment. Well, I do have a rare candy, which means I can technically bring back Laser, but I always keep my rare candies until the Elite Four, because you know, basically you can use them to revive Pokemon. So, alright, I'm going to Strength. Yep, nice. I'll take another sippy. That is really nice, though. That is really, really nice. If you're ever into like, yeah, like juices and stuff, I will say one thing I really like as well. I don't know if any of you guys have had mocktails, but they're basically like cocktails, but they're not alcoholic. Sometimes in really fancy places they'll have them, but it's just like, you know, like Blue Hawaii, which is like, I forget, I think it's pineapple and, is it pineapple and grapefruit? I forget, it's some sort of combination of fruits. It's like a whole bunch of different fruit juices, but it's served in like a cocktail glass, and it's like, oh, I feel like an adult. You know, if I don't want to, yeah, if we go to like kind of like a nice place, but I don't actually want to drink, then that's kind of what I do. But anyways, okay, nicely done, and cool. I see you had yeah, Hoshi, which is the, I don't know, like spore, I guess, which made me go to sleep. Oh, this is gonna be rough, but we do have the blue flute, of course. So let me wake up Eradicate there. That sound effect's very strange. I don't know what that's meant to be, but whatever, it's fine. Nice. And let's go for another strength. Right into, yeah, just beat up those leaves, I guess. Oddish does... Oh, I guess Oddish is meant to be like a radish, right? That's why it's called Oddish. Like an odd radish. I guess that kind of makes sense with the whole leaf motif and kind of like the whole shape looking like a vegetable of sorts. Interesting. Okay. Let's leave this area, and then, yeah, this guy's just like, you can't jump, yeah, if you jump back down, it'll take forever to come back. I guess so. I'm gonna leave the gym leader until next time. This one might be a little bit on the shorter side, but we do have a couple things we can explore and show off, and also I do have to hatch the egg that we took along with us, of course, so we'll be doing that in a second. But yeah, the hot springs exist here, and there is an ice heel somewhere. There it is. So you can do that, and cool stuff. Okay. And yeah, it is really interesting. So Leaf Green, Fire and Leaf Green do have hidden items, but I think all of them are berries, which is really strange. So yeah, I guess because I tried to make it I suppose I'll take the why not as well. Why not, right? And then yeah, you can go into the little sand burial. No, that's a move from Naruto that Gaara uses. You know, whatever, the sand thing. I'm gonna come back down here for 2 reasons. Well, that's a gold nugget, of course, so that's good. But what we'll be doing is hatching this egg in particular, and but we can also go back and take on that other guy, so I might do that. Do I need to change over to the dirt bike? Probably not. Alright, well, I guess we've done all the story thing I wanted to do this time, so yeah, I'll see you all in a second after I hatch this egg, and try and figure out what the best route of hatching this would be. Probably like this. Okay, awesome, I'll see you all in a second then. Oh, here we go. Let's take a look who it is. Crack you open. Let's take a look. Okay. Hi, it's the Pokemon that I chose. This is not scripted. This is not... Trust me, this is not. You saw the roll, you saw the shuffle. I didn't even know which segment or which place this egg was going to be landing on. But we'll call you Tatsunami, of course. Which is going to sound really weird. I'm going to put Tatsunami into battle, and I'm like... But it is what it is. Okay, it's a boy. Cool. Let us take a look at level 5 Tatsunami. I absolutely adore Murkrow. Murkrow is probably my second favorite Pokemon of all time, maybe? Or maybe third? I don't know. But Flagon's my favorite, but we already have too many Trapinch, so I thought I'd go with something more interesting. Also, what's great about this is if he learns flying moves, then we can take on the fighting gym leader with quite the few ease. Well, to be fair, I think Ice is going to be able to do that. But let's take a look at our new member, and his stats, of course. So he has Fumin, which is not being able to sleep. Insomnia, I guess. Well, no, I am pretty good at sleeping, I suppose, because I'm always sleep deprived. But anyways, 15 attack, 8 defense, 13 special attack, 10 special defense, 15 speed. That's pretty good. Quite an all-rounder. And he has Peck, of course. Let's see if there's any moves that we can teach our little boy here. What do we even have? We do have Shadow Clones, which could be nice. Oh, wait, we finally have someone that can use Steel Wing, which is fantastic. There you go. Okay. Of course, this is the generation before Honchkrow, so he's not going to be able to evolve, per se. But, yeah, it would still be nice. I want to teach him Shadow Clones, because that could be kind of fun. I don't think anyone can learn Bullet Seed, though. Yeah, okay. Well, I suppose that about wraps it up for this time. Well, I guess one last thing before we dive in, of course, is that I'm going to... Oh, no, that's not it. I'll, actually, am I even allowed to do this? Because I only have 3 slots available. I guess I'm not, so hold on, let me actually... We'll play by the rules. I was going to give Tatsunami... It's so weird saying my own name like that. Some EXP, because there is that one mountain climber trainer that we didn't face, and we're gonna have to go back there anyways right now. So, but I think, yeah, I'll play by the rules. So only those 3 slots I'm allowed to use. Is there gonna be a rock climber this time? Probably not, but you never know, you never know. I guess not. Okay, nice. Okay, oh, now you're here. Oh, okay. So you can buy some rice crackers that heals any status element, and they're really cheap as well. So I think that's kind of the strat as well. I'll buy a couple of them, and we'll see where we go from there. But okay, I think that's about enough for now. We do also have the blue flute for sleep status anyways, so I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. Okay, this guy that we didn't face last time. So we'll go to the left this time. Okay, cool. And yeah, we'll get rid of this guy. And I suppose we'll end it off after that. It is 5 in the morning, so you know how it is. Alright, Baltoy, nice. I think Rock is fine. Rock is not fine, never mind. You exploded. Okay. Well, that happens, I see. Did I... Okay, at least Felipe gets EXP, that's kind of nice. I suppose Ice has to go out then. And I think next time we'll have quite the fighting chance with all these Trapinch. I mean, we might even get lucky with rolling Larvitar or something, which might learn some Earth-type moves and stuff. Blooper level 21, nice. Getting quite a bit of EXP, which is great to see. Alright, cool. So, I think that's it for all the trainers that we missed, yeah. Alright, again, this was a little bit under an hour. I think it was more closer to 40 minutes, to be honest, so I do apologize for it being a little bit shorter. But next time we'll be doing it, the first thing we'll do next time is the Flame Gym, of course. And then we'll go back down, and we might even be able to do 2 gym leaders, maybe even 3, because we do have the normal gym directly after this. We do also have the desert that we can explore, and then finally we'll take a look at the fighting gym that we skipped over all those episodes ago. So anyways, I want to end things off here. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you haven't contributed to this series yet, then please feel free to do that. And yeah, I hope to see you all next time with some more Community Shuffle Pokemon Sapphire. Hope to see you all there. Bye bye.